Hello and welcome to our lesson today. Today's lesson objective is students will use precise definitions of geometric terms. So we're going to be going over some geometric terms that you need to know for this unit. So our first term is point. What is a point? So a point is just a specific location. It has no dimensions. It does not have length, width, height. It is not even one-dimensional. It's zero-dimensional. It has no dimensions. We refer to them as point A or by their coordinates. So you might see something that looks like point A, point C, or a point might be labeled as 3, 4. Well, next we have a line segment. So a line segment is just the space between 2 points connected by a straight line. Now I say straight line here, but let me explain that in math, all lines are straight. Saying line means it's straight. Okay, so all points connected by a straight line. We refer to them by the endpoints. So here I have line segment A, B. I have line segment F, G. And we can measure the distance. So I can measure how far is it between point A and point B. So we can measure how long a line segment is. The next thing we're going to talk about are rays. Rays. So a ray is a line segment that continues past one of the endpoints. So you'll notice on this line for segment AX, we go AX and then it keeps going. I've got this arrow here. It is referred to by the vertex, this point right here, and an additional point. And the order matters here. For line segments, you can put them in any order, but the order matters here. You have to have the endpoint followed by any other point on the line, on the ray. So a ray has an arrow going in one direction. I also here have ray, choose the right thing, ray AG. So that one would be AG. I could not write it as GA. Finally, now let's talk about what is a line. What is a line? So, again, I talked about lines are straight. So they are similar to a line segment or array, but it continues forever in both directions. That means there's no way to measure a line. It goes on forever and ever and ever. It is by definition straight. Do not tell me this line curves, the line turns. Lines don't do that. We refer to it by letter. Sometimes we'll say, here I have line M, or by points on the line. I could say, if I put, let's say, points here, and this is point F and point G, I could say line, notice that this time I'm putting the arrows on it, F, G, or GF, or I could say line M, okay? So we have lots of different ways to talk about lines to show. Okay, so next let's talk about what is an angle. So an angle is just a location where two lines, line segments, or rays meet. So they can be referred to by 3 letters, the vertex in the middle. So over here, I have angle ABD, angle ABD, or I could write angle DBA. Again, the order there doesn't matter. Or they can be marked with a number. So you'll see I have angle 2. Angle 2. So these are measured in degrees. We've talked a little bit about degrees before in math. So like this might be a, let's say 75 degrees. We can measure how the degrees on it. Finally, let's talk about a circle. What is a circle? A circle is simply the set of all points in a plane that are equidistant, that's the same distance, from a specific point called the center. You see the picture down here. You can measure a radius, that's the distance from the center point to the edge. You can measure the diameter, which is the distance all the way across through the center. You can also locate the center point or measure the circumference, which is just, the circumference is the distance around the circle. Okay? You can also locate the center point, especially if you're on a coordinate plane. They might tell you the center is at 3, 3, and it has a radius of 5. Okay? So these are the geometric terms that you need to know. So now go ahead and go do your practice, and I will see you in class.